Luka Doncic and LeBron James are doing something none of us was prepared for: dominating. Luka is currently averaging a near 35-point triple-double while leading the Lakers to second place in the West. But what nobody expected, with LeBron playing, LA is even better. They are 6-1 with LeBron on the court and are dangerous specifically as a playoff team. We heard all offseason that Luka and LeBron would never work, but this Lakers roster leads the NBA with an 8-0 record in clutch games, and even crazier, they have the best clutch defense in the entire league. Luka and LeBron are showing us that they are not only just working well together, they might both be the missing piece the other was looking for. And if that sounds like an exaggeration, well, against the 76ers, we saw exactly how this Lakers team could end up winning a championship. Because Luka demands attention from every defender on the court. And in the fourth quarter, in a close game, we see that the corner defenders cannot leave Austin Reeves or Rui to help on a pick and roll. So Luka threads an alley-oop through to DeAndre Ayton, and Andre Drummond just holds his head in shame. We have seen Luka do this before, though. What we haven't seen is this. 3 minutes later, similar play. Now Drummond backs up, so the paint is just packed, and Luka whips a desperation pass to LeBron, who calmly knocks it down. That's right, Luka's safety valve is LeBron James. Almost immediately after this play, we now see Luka get trapped out of a pick and roll. He passes to Ayton, and same story. Ball ends up in LeBron's hands, and bang. Then, with 1 minute and 14 seconds left, it happened again. Overall in this game, Luka was a star. He had a 31-point triple-double, but when the Sixers defense tried to swarm him, it was LeBron who scored the final 10 points of this game as the Lakers took the win. This easily could be the Luka-LeBron origin story moment. The game where a true star duo was finally unleashed. I think we can all agree, Luka and LeBron as a two-man with Austin Reeves as their big three is able to go toe-to-toe with any 2 or 3-man combination in the entire league. But it's here where we go even further and look at the Lakers as a whole, where I think you'll also agree that the title hype here is just fully legitimate. Since LeBron has rejoined this team, the Lakers have climbed to the 6th best offensive rating in the NBA, but why is this so important? The last 10 NBA champions have either had a top 6 offensive rating or defensive rating in the regular season, no exceptions. Before LeBron rejoined this roster, the Lakers had neither. They were actually just 11th in offensive rating, with both Luka and Austin Reeves going crazy. We all knew headed into LeBron's return, it was so important that LeBron joined this roster and tried to fit in instead of standing out. But we had no idea if that was going to be the case. I mean, LeBron has been the guy on every single team he's played on. But now, Luka is leading the entire NBA with a career-high 38.1 usage percentage, which means 38.1% of the Lakers' plays when Luka is on the court involve Luka. Has this led to a 35-point near triple-double for Luka? Yes. Has it led to the Lakers winning? Yes. Has LeBron taken it in stride? Yes. LeBron's usage percentage this season is just 22.1, which is not only the lowest of his career, it is almost 6 points lower than his rookie season. So LeBron is fitting in, and here's the best part. You've probably seen this pass from LeBron that shows us everything.
Reeves, there he goes, Reeves to James, kick it, corner, Rui to win the game.
He told me that right before this, he said, I got you. He said he's gonna come to you.
I'm always out, just make the right play. That's all that matters.
On this play, Rui Hachimura knocked down a game winner, but LeBron lost his streak of 1,297 straight games with at least 10 points scored. It didn't matter. He made the right play and set up a game-winning shot. This is the version we need to see of LeBron if the Lakers are going to win a title. And even with Luka off the court, we saw that version. Now, as for something else we weren't sure about, all summer there were rumors that LeBron was leaving, that he was headed to the Golden State Warriors. But LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, just dropped the truth. LeBron is staying with the Lakers this year. He is all in. It's win a title with LA or nothing. This is extremely important because, surprise, surprise, The media just flat out lied to us and tried to make a story out of nothing. John Gambadoro straight out said in the past, LeBron does not like playing with Luka, Reeves does not like playing with Luka, Reeves does not like getting the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic have quite literally looked like best friends.
Especially after all. He called you a friend. You're friends, right?
He wants to be my friend, but I'm not allowing it.
And here's what Austin Reeves recently had to say about Luka.
It's crazy because, you look at the numbers that he's putting up, but he does it within a way that, everybody's involved. He's such a good passer, and that's enough compliment for him.
That Luka ball hog narrative is so tiring. Luka's teammates constantly are hyping him up, and if Luka really was a ball-stopping, stat-padding loser, how would he have led the Mavericks to the 2024 NBA Finals with literally the highest usage percentage in the league? That would have been impossible. But let's go further. Austin Reeves loves Luka.
I love having a front row seat to greatness. Like playing alongside him. So fun.
And against the Clippers on November 25th, Austin Reeves had 31 points with both Luka and LeBron on the court. The next game against the Mavericks, he had 38 with both of them on the court. Reeves is playing out of his mind. He's averaging over 28 points per game, and shocker, an elite scorer is able to work with 2 of the game's best passers. The same can be said about LeBron. Luka and LeBron have 2 of the highest basketball IQs in the league. LeBron knows this. We've heard things from the media, but there has never been a public statement from LeBron saying that he doesn't like playing with Luka. Instead, LeBron told us this.
I can fit in with anybody. I don't even understand why that was even a question.
And we've been seeing the proof of this on the court. Actions speak louder than words. And yes, the Lakers are the most clutch team in the NBA. Yes, they have the best clutch defense in the NBA. But the NBA's most important stat is winning. And this team, without LeBron and with LeBron, is winning. Let's remember LeBron is coming back from an injury and he's 41 years old. If he stays healthy, we should expect him to get better and better. And finishing this video off, perhaps the best thing the Lakers have going for them right now is actually, surprisingly, I must say, the fact that this team still has a fatal flaw. We saw before LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, say that LeBron was not going anywhere this season, but he also said something that was just as important.
I personally don't think the Lakers are good enough to be contenders right now. Not right now. I don't think they have enough to get to the Western Conference Finals.
As currently constructed, you don't love the Lakers' chances?
No.
I mentioned before that the Lakers have the 6th best offensive rating in the NBA, but they also have just the 20th defensive rating. This is very important because Rich Paul has been friends with LeBron since 2002. He's not just his agent. LeBron and Rich Paul are building business empires together. So Rich Paul is literally a mouthpiece at times for LeBron when LeBron wants to say something but doesn't want to say it directly, which means that LeBron doesn't think the Lakers right now have enough to become true contenders. And he is pressuring the front office to make a move, which might feel a little slimy, but I also think LeBron is right. The Lakers have enough star power, but what they're lacking in is 3-point shooting, defense, and bench depth. Currently, LA has the lowest bench scoring in the league. Not great, but their problems are a bit more complicated. They also are just 24th in the NBA in 3-pointers made per game. However, they are number 1 in free throw rate, and they're number 2 in the league in field goal percentage, which means their offense is still operating at an elite level without 3-point shooting in the modern NBA, giving them already room for some huge improvement. And Luka himself is struggling from 3 right now on a high volume. History tells us he'll get those numbers up. That's already going to help this team. So to me, if the Lakers are going to make a move, it's most likely going to be directed towards their defense. That's where they have a clear issue, and that is where Andrew Wiggins and Herb Jones enter the picture. Now, both of these guys actually help bench scoring as well in a unique way, because if you bring them in, they're probably going to be starters, which means a guy like Rui Hachimura, if he isn't involved in the trade, instead becomes a 6th man scoring type role. We love addressing several problems at once, and Andrew Wiggins would be nice. He has championship experience, he's an athletic defender, he scores well enough to help out on both sides of the court, but he is expensive, and the word is that Pat Riley would really make this difficult for LA. So in my opinion, the best option here really is Herb Jones. The Pelicans suck. They also don't have first round picks and they need draft capital, and Herb would be perfect here. An absolutely elite fit next to Luka and Reeves, because Herb is the type of wing defender you need in the playoffs who can take on any assignment, who is not only willing but wants to guard the other team's best player. Herb was first team all defense just 2 years ago. He was 5th in defensive player of the year voting that season. And right now he's also making 34.6% of his threes, which is enough to keep defenses honest. Again, the Lakers have multiple first round picks to get an offer done here. Maybe the Pelicans would be interested in Dalton Connect. Right now, so far away from the trade deadline, the actual trade details are a bit murky, so we don't have to pretend to make them up. What I want to leave on is the most important part. The Lakers are in a situation where, because they do have some giant flaws, but also because they're winning at a very high level in spite of these flaws, the potential is there for them to go from an already dangerous team to an absolutely top tier contender who could take on anyone. And I think we can agree, Luka Doncic versus Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the playoffs, man to man, proving who is the better player, will be elite playoff basketball. And there we have it. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, I think you're really going to like these videos that are currently on the screen. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting. You are awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day and peace.